So let's see how SSH escape sequences work. One of the features is that you can edit connections while you are within the connection. You can add forwardings, delete forwardings, and many other things. So let's start off by SSHing into my server, and up at the top you can see the IP address, and you might have noticed I didn't pass a separate username, but that's okay. I'm SSHing into Termix, which is a single user environment, so you don't have to specify a separate username. Though you provide one, you will fall back to the default user. So all my environment variables are set, but that's not important. So right now, if you by default SSH escape character is tilde. So if you press tilde now, you will get nothing, which means it is currently, let's say, listening for escape sequences. So if you press tilde again, the tilde itself will be escaped. So in order to get a help page of these escape sequences, you can press escape sequence or escape character, that is tilde, followed by a question mark, which will provide this escape sequence help page. So we have escaped the escape character itself, which is by putting the tilde twice, and then we got this help message. And when, let's say, you are in an SSH connection where it is not responding, and somehow you have to log out of the session. So the one thing you can do is to, and remember, in order to use escape sequences, you have to be in a new line each time. So it is specified here. You have to be in a new line before you actually go with the escape character. So I'm in a new line now, and I'm going to press tilde followed by a period, which will exit this current session. Okay, so I'm currently logged out without even prompting. So let me restart the server. Okay, and this time when we are SSHing, we are going to specify a custom escape character this time. So this time we are going to say we don't want the default one, we are requesting for a special escape character, which is this slash. You can use anything, but you can just right now we can use this. So let's log into the machine with this escape character. As always, we are going to press on the slash and followed by the question mark, which will bring this help page. And as soon as you can see, the escape character is now our slash, and you can use this as your escape character. Okay, so all of these are not useful for everyone, but some of these are really useful. Now the request key is when let's say your SSH current session is about to expire, then you can request for a rekey without even exiting your connection. That is really good. And we can also see a list of forwarded connections. Right now we don't have, but we will see that in a minute. And then the important thing that we are going to see right now is this command line option, which in our case we can edit forwardings from within this connection. So let's go into the command line by typing in the escape character followed by the uppercase C, which will we will get into a command line. So press let's type in help for for the list of commands, and here you can see it has got the, as usual, we have this remote forward, local forward, dynamic, and we can cancel each of these. So for example, let's request for a local forward. Okay, so I have an HTTP server running in my this server, the Termix. So let's request for a local port forward in let's say my port 2000, for example. So on the remote machine 43.17, and the port is, I think, 1111. Yeah, it's forwarding the port, and if there is something mistake, and then it will say unknown port. So let's verify that. Let's open up Chrome. I think it is faster than Firefox. Localhost, and let me verify 2000. and you can see the connection, the forwarding is currently done. Now let's say I want to close the connection, or let's add up one more connection. What about that? Let's create a new Python server here on port 8000, and we can request for a remote port forward. Let's say on 2222. So what is running on 8000? Okay, so currently 2 ports are forwarded. Now we can have a look at the forwarded connections by using the escape character followed by slash. Right now it has got hopefully sometimes it's not listing the active connections here, but I don't understand why is that happening. Now let's go ahead and cancel out our local port forward by using this KL, cancel local port forward. That's nice naming convention. Now let's go into the command line again. Let's simply cancel the local port 2000. Cancelled, and that's it. Now one thing keeps bothering me is that sometimes the connections are not displayed, but most of the times it will display right here that you have forwarded these ports from this machine, from this host. It should display it here, but sometimes I get this, sometimes I don't, but that is the one thing that keeps bothering me all the time, but that's okay. I hope you find this helpful. What else we have? And the background SSH, I didn't find this helpful, but you can try this out. And what else? Yeah, that's it. I mean, you can request for remote port forward, a local port forward, and you can also request for dynamic. You can keep adding more connections. You can delete connections. You can manage everything from within this single command line option. Okay, you can of course you can add up more connections at the same time. You can forward many ports at the same time, and you can manage each one of these from here. And as always, make sure you make use of this connections list of connections. It will show you the active connections as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it is a short video. I managed to short this video as much as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you all for watching.